Today, we're looking at Blanc, the non-alcoholic version of Kronenbourg 1664. It's light, it's refreshing, it's delicious, but there's a catch. Let's dive into it, shall we? The color on the Kronenbourg is exactly what you're expecting from a wheat beer. Now this is a 0.5% alcoholic beverage, and you're really getting exactly what you're kind of expecting from a wheat beer. Let's take a sip, shall we? This is incredibly tasty. The way that they've managed to add citric acid to really highlight the orange and citrus notes that you get off of a lot of wheat beers and Hefeweizens really nails the taste that you're expecting from this type of beer. I'm a big fan. It's light, it's refreshing, it's perfect for summer patio weather, and because you've got those kind of citrus fruity notes, it's almost like a cocktail. You almost have those additional, more complex layers of flavoring that it hits those notes of kind of a mimosa or some sort of highball or cocktail that gives you more than just a beer. I think this is fantastic. I don't recommend necessarily starting off your day with it in the morning like a mimosa, but it certainly could fill that niche if that's something that you're used to on the weekends and you're trying to stay dry this February. Perhaps substitute a Blanc by Kronenbourg. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning, there is a catch. There's 12 grams of sugar in this 330 milliliter bottle here. That's a lot of sugar, especially for such a small bottle. That is something that you have to take into consideration when you're drinking this beer. I took a look at what the sugar content would be in the alcoholic version of Kronenbourg, which I'm familiar with as well, and you're getting less than 3 grams of sugar in the same size bottle. So the non-alcoholic version has 4 times that level of sugar in order to compensate for the lack of alcohol. That's a lot, and it's what we've seen time and time again with these larger companies that make primarily alcoholic beverages, macro brews, Heineken and Corona, where they're adding sugar in order to compensate for that loss of flavor and taste and possibly sweetness that you're getting from their original offerings. That being said, still incredibly tasty, not complaining about that. But this is just another one of those beers that you're probably not looking to have 3 or 4 of on a single day. Now, the other thing that you really have to consider is that this has a lot of calories as a result of that sugar. If you scale this up to 355 milliliters, like I do with all of my reviews here on this channel, you're looking at over 125 calories per bottle. That's also a lot. You're getting into actual beer territory at that point. So you're not really getting savings on the calories at any particular amount, and you're getting more sugar than you would get if you were drinking the original beer. So once again, a really delicious offering, something that has a lot to give you, but something that you're not going to drink in quantity. I can recommend this beer. I think it's tasty, it's delicious, but going through this 6-pack, I'm taking my time rather than slamming them. Cheers, and as always, remember, there's a link down in the description to help our Dry February campaign for the Canadian Cancer Society. See you in the next review.